Hello everyone. Welcome back to yet another styling video. I do hope you are loving these videos and enjoying them. So if you haven't watched all the other uploads, I hope you get some time to watch them, and I hope you get something out of them, because the whole point is, as you watch the style, that we are sharing on a few things that will impact us at the end of the video, or enrich us in one way or another. So I do hope they are beneficial to you as you watch. So today I'm going to be specifically sharing about my protective style routine, the routine I use to make sure that I get the most out of my protective style. But before I go there, let's talk about this style. So this is a 3D mini style that will be achieved at the end of this video. For those who love mini twists, this could be another alternative you'd like to try, and another look to your mini twists. And it's a lovely style. I love it. I know personally I don't have the patience for mini twists, but I do love them on everyone else. When people do mini twists, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it looks so good, but it's not for me. And yes, not every style is for everyone. Like personally, I am so much into lock style, and I do mostly the pre-made locks, okay, but I do individual braids. Like, that is my mostly worn protective style. I love it. I feel like it works for me, and I think I'm this person who is not so much into trying out so many things. If one thing works, I'll stick to one thing. So if it's not broken, I'm not going to fix it. Anyways, so let's get into my tips. So first and foremost, starting from the stylist chair, that's where I start from when it comes to my protective styles. I make sure when they're installing my style, I am comfortable. They are not pulling, they are not tightening. You must speak when you're in the stylist chair before you leave that chair. In that process, when they're installing your style, make sure you are communicating with your stylist. All right, because that's where protective styling really starts from. A style that is too tight is not going to be a protective style. By the end of that style, you'll be losing your hair, and that's not the point of protective styling. So you must speak up. The other point I must raise is it's very important that you get onto a bare minimum hair care regimen or protective style regimen. That's what I do. So usually when you protective style, we are trying to do the list, and I do understand the whole point of protective styling is also that we take a break. But sometimes taking too much of a break may not be so good for your protective style, and that's not how you get the most out of your protective style. So we do the bare minimum. We don't do the least, we don't do the most, but we must do the bare minimum. All right? So first and foremost, my moisturizing game has to be on 100. 100 doesn't mean I'm moisturizing every day, but I must make sure I moisturize at least once every week. And I use the hair booster. For me, it works well for me. If you have another option, please go ahead and use whatever you have. But the hair booster does work for me, because what I like about it, it just keeps my scalp really moisturized. It keeps my scalp comfortable, and I don't get into dandruff issues. All right, so on the day I spray the hair booster on my scalp, I also apply an oil, and I choose the Ayurvedic herbal oil. I feel like it works well for me, and that's really the maintenance routine that I use. And also I use the follicle hair growth booster. That's the time when I really take advantage of the follicle hair growth booster. And I use that at least, I alternate it with my Ayurvedic oil. And that way, I'm trying to make sure that as I'm protective styling, also I am feeding my hair in a way I want it to grow. I want it to be healthy at the end of it all. I'll alternate the two kind of oils, the Ayurvedic and the follicle hair growth booster. And then I will clarify my hair once a month. Okay, I do the clarifying shampoo, and I do clarify once a month. It is very important, especially when you're braided, that you use a clarifying shampoo, because there's so much that has been built up over the course of a month's time that you need to really strip all that off your braid, off your scalp, so that your scalp can breathe. All right, so as you see, it's really the bare minimum, but it is very, very effective, and I hope when you try it you will love it. Last but not least is a good hair multivitamin. I use the Folly Growth by Advanced Trichology. I do love that multivitamin. So get yourself a good multivitamin as you are embarking on a health hair journey. Oh wow, looks like we are done here. Oh my goodness, they are so tiny, but I love them. I love them. They look so good. She looks so gorgeous. I can see she is feeling herself already. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this styling video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Try my tips and you'll see that your hair will look so good after your protective styles. You will love it. Well, until next time, you take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.